What the hell is going on with crypto? I'm going to give you another very, very, very juicy update, especially when it comes to following patterns of the past, friends. Have a look at this US dollar fractal. I'm sharing these from the lovely Raoul Pal. Raoul Pal's got some interesting posts lately as well, talking about AI, how we're moving forward, technology, crypto blends in, and probably we're all building towards is what we call a discovering of the higher consciousness. Because that's what AI is pretty much gonna maybe allow us to do. It's also interesting reading people. People think the guy's on drugs or something. Well, no, it's a very common ancient type of approach to our existence as humans out here. So AI is gonna be like that next leap forward. Because I don't know if you guys know, friends. Right now AI has about 100 IQ. However, AI has 100 IQ for every topic. Okay, it knows everything. I think it's about almost 120 IQ. So it's a pretty okay smart person. In 6 to 12 months, it's going to have 200 IQ. But it's going to be every topic again. And then roll that forward another year, it's going to have like 300 to 400 IQ. Like it's going to have intelligence in just a couple of years that we were like, oh my gosh. Like it's probably going to discover things that we can't combine right now in terms of it will be able to link random things about society, philosophy, history, math equations, and combine stuff, and we're like, oh my gosh, we had no idea these two topics are related, right? They might even be able to find like different things and medicines out here. We're like, oh wow, we never thought to like put these two things together. But first, check out the US dollar, friends. The US dollar, this is the fractal. If you notice how the red line is today, okay, that's the US dollar. The black line is Donald Trump's last presidency. See, this is 2016, 2017. So the US dollar going down to poopy town. That's exactly what we want. So it's pretty much, it's following it so far. So as Donald Trump got elected, same as this cycle, both of them went up. Now we're following it on the way down. So that's what we need basically to happen. We need the US dollar to go down. Basically, what that'll do is when US dollar go down, the yuan is stronger. So when the yuan's strong, Chinese government, President Winnie the Pooh, he says, oh, we can print now. So they print money to balance it back out. Now they can print money. They can help the economy out there as well. Also, friends, I was having some argila with Matt. Matt says China's been cucked economically, just like 2017. He says, like, in China, there's none of this luxury lifestyle living stuff anymore. He said on TikTok, there's been a complete crushing of the old school, well, 4 or 5 years ago, mentality of like, let's go buy luxury dinners and luxury food and stuff out here. So it's been a total change out here. So that's why they're basically getting squeezed and they need the US dollar to come down. And probably Trump's going to use it as a bargaining tool. So also, friends, remember, as risk assets go up with this US dollar going down, Bitcoin went ripping 17x in 2017. It went from $1,150 to $20,000. Ethereum ripped 100x in 2017, and XRP ripped 650x. Bang. Now, you probably also know, you go, Somi, what about, let's actually play, let's crank it a bit. You probably want to know as well, right? What happens to the ISM? Remember the ISM, when I've been showing you the business ISM? Well, remember this chart? I've been alerting you that the cycle has been like slugged for a very, very long time. It's right here. See, it's slugged. We had 26 months in the red pretty much. And these were only 11 and 10 months, okay? In the previous cycles. So what you can actually do is, friends, there is a forward-looking indicator for ISM. Okay, so they look at orders less inventory. New orders. So that's what it is. So instead of asking the manufacturers, hey, are you making more or less, right? They also have a preemptive survey before that. They ask for data. They're like, okay, just tell us all the new orders coming in. Is it more or less? Not your guess, just the new orders, right? And guess what? This is a forward indicator for the business cycle. And look where it is right now. Look how high it is. It's a forward lead. It's a 3-month lead. It's pretty cool, right? So when new orders starts going up, it's like it's an early indicator that business is going to need more in the future. Oh, we're going to have a good time. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, it is accelerating up. So what does that mean? Well, here is ISM as the black line, the cycle, the one I just showed you. But now you have, this is, friends, pretty much others BTC. Altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin's total market. This is pretty much, I think they use total 2, maybe total 2, but it's the same as others BTC. See, they coincide with each other. So that's what we expect to happen as we move throughout the year. ISM goes up. It's business confidence. They have more profits. What do people come and do? They go, oh, let me go allocate to the cryptocurrency industry and see what happens out there. So I have the ticks here. The forward ISM lead is rising, which means we continue getting higher business ISM prints. And the rising business ISM is the altcoin season fuel. That's exactly it. Bull market year has not really started yet. Let's go. Now, friends, if you remember, I made these videos out here. Big update. Richard Hart versus SEC court summary. This was in October. And I had the big update, friends. I said we're going to mog the SEC. We did. We did mog them, didn't we? We mogged them and we were victorious. Richard Hart defeated SEC pretty much. Thank you to Judge Auntie Carol. And also it was a win for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, because now the applications of PulseChain, PulseX Hex, and everything out here in the chain and all these other elements were sorted after, and that's awesome. So today the prophecy is here. Richard Hart did mog them. There's a lot of color on Twitter when it comes to these, because you know, on one hand you have people celebrating. On the other hand, you know, I know the PulseChain community, people want everyone's opinions to change. They're like, hey, can you start liking us now? Please, please, please. And I'm here to tell you that ain't the game, man. It happened to XRP. What you think about the XRP, friends? I know the market's smart, right? The market knew that no matter what the SEC result for the XRP army was, you were going to think the same as you do right now about XRP. It was not impactful. So it had a spike up, 2x, and then it retraced the whole move for XRP. And PulseChain right now, I mean, it's updating in real time, but like PulseChain, friends, it's only up on that day 15%. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why a lot of people are, I know it doesn't feel nice to see something like that, but the cycle that takes you down will also be the same cycle that takes you up. Okay, you just have to embrace it, for it is what it is. Now, here's a real, definitely not AI photo of Charles Cuckinson. I'm sorry, Richard, please leave those postcards on my desk. I'll personally deliver them tomorrow. Whoever made this, man, I love this, man. This is so gold. He's in the Louis Vuitton tracksuit. Hey, I don't know if you guys saw, friends. Richard tried to get, I think it was him. Someone found a Richard Hart anonymous Reddit account. He went onto Reddit and he tried to get his Richard Miller watch. I forgot what it was. He tried to call it the Richard Hart watch, a specific watch that he wears. And then people gave it like 200 downvotes. And they said, nice try, Richard, not going to work. Like they figured it out because he wants his name to be associated and linked to a common commodity out there. Okay. It was funny. He got it. It's the Louis Vuitton tracksuit. He got it. It was not the one he asked for though. Isn't it? His Louis Vuitton tracksuit, friends, is like, is there a cheap Chinese version we can get out there? I might want to get it as like to have fun. So friends, this is it. His Louis Vuitton, the colorful one. This is it. This is literally it. His Louis tracksuit. Uncle Bob Lucas remembers it. Everyone remembers it. They don't like him for it, but like it works, man. He's like, it's his tracksuit. That's the Richard Hart tracksuit. So if Richard's watching out there, man, I might even get some. How much do these cost? I go, I'm not getting a real one because I'm gonna be fighting it all day. You know what I mean? So I want to get, is there like a cheap Chinese version out? He remember ask Matt, call up somebody in China, send me one. It's probably made at the same place. Hey, the factory next door to where they make them. That'd be gold. Now, friends, also for the PulseChain community, so you have Judge Auntie Carol here asking, where does the blockchain live? Now, I've made a post here saying a big congratulations and a thank you to Lord Vitalik. And I tagged him. I said, Vitalik, and watch what I'm saying, friends, because double meaning. I said, Vitalik, thank you for creating Ethereum, which enables decentralized applications like Hex to exist. Ethereum was also hosting the PulseChain and PulseX sacrifices too. PulseChain, PulseX, and Hex drew attention by the SEC, who went after the Hex founder Richard Hart. And then Richard Hart officially defeated them in court because Judge Auntie Carroll asked the question, as I showed you, where does the blockchain live? So that means, friends, Ethereum was sufficiently decentralized enough for the SEC not to unlawfully attack. Thank you again to Lord Vitalik. So why that, friends? It's Vitalik. I got a feeling, friends, there's been some spooky stuff. He's either seen my tweets and videos or someone else has copy-pasted it and done the same thing. He's just, the way he's talking about testosterone, alpha stuff, he's been sommified somewhere. There's some sort of friendship he's confirming. Now, Vitalik, friends, they're aliens. They don't do any of this hand touching. By the way, if you're curious as well, you can't really touch an alien. Every time they do, they either burn your skin or people have, they've got like radiation poisoning. So that's why they don't touch, because everyone wants to hug them. That's humans, right? We're like, hey, I want to hug you. And they're like, no, you can't touch us. Radioactive poisoning. So Vitalik's got to do telekinesis. So Vitalik, if you are out there, make me blink 3 times if we're going to pump to 10K. Make me blink once if we're not going to make it. There you go, friends. I think we've done it. Also, remember, friends, when I tag Vitalik and stuff out here, I want you to know that, remember, you can't be combative to people all the time. Even though I love seeing it, okay? But these higher people, remember, they make they've gotten to where they are in life, not by being forced to do anything. They make decisions to get there. So if you just show them like, hey, Vitalik, thanks for doing this, then he has the option to, he might share it. He might make a tweet. Congratulations on Richard Hart. The court case was interesting. Ethereum and our dream vision is becoming more complete, you know, related to the Hex application. Imagine he said something like that. Not to shill Hex or anything, but to be like, cool, my vision is worth it. I'm defending crypto applications from the government. By the way, Vitalik defends the whole reason. But that's Vitalik's vision. Vitalik's real vision is I gotta make something so that it's ready for war. I don't want the government to come in. Who do they go after? That's why it's actually very important. That's why I tagged him with it. Meanwhile, over there in Soylana land, I mean, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna let you read it with me. This bro bought $2 of the coin. He sold it for $3. Then he bought back in with the $1 profit he made, and they instantly rugged the shit out of him. Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? 1 into 3 put. Can you believe that, friends? That's on Soylana. They're literally rugging you for $1. Shout out to Hex Jam Hex as well. Mr. Me, Somi Escobar. It's going to be a good world out there, friends. It's going to be a great, great, great world out there. You know, just how we're going to make it. Just interesting, right? What's happening over there in Soylana land. Ultimately, friends, I want all these chains to win. I know they're all going to win. I'm here to learn. You know, I'm not here to pass judgment. Okay, if you're drinking soy a lot, you're getting judged. I don't care. Okay, it's a special case for you. But for the rest of us, because like, there's no rules. How are you meant to know? And by the way, it's random a lot. Why does this coin go up this year, but it was like not cool last year? You know, how come Vitalik shills a coin, it pumps and dumps and retraces the whole move now? Right? He's like one of the world's most popular men. But then another coin where someone's like little not as popular can get legs. You know, we figure this stuff out, network effects and everything out here. Shout out to Elon Musk, friends. This is a real tweet by Elon, by the way. I have a fondness for Hex. Man, this is just one of those things, you know. It's one of those things back in the day. Back in the day, Elon Musk likes Hex. 2023, man, that was I think I remember that was right before the SEC. That's why I was so excited. And I know, friends, of course we know he's joking and trolling. And by the way, he likes hexadecimal. He likes that. So I said, remember, Elon's favorite crypto is Hex. He fondles Hex all the time. So this was the mid-curve thing. Elon Musk likes Hex. Left curve, right curve, middle curve. No, Elon didn't say Hex. He was talking about hexadecimals. We know that. Bonus. Richard Hart actually replied to it. Thanks. This is his actual reply. Thanks. So, THNK. So it's the spirit's still alive. That's the most important thing. Also, friendly reminder, just make sure you have a plan in case things don't work out. Here is my OnlyFans. We are going to make it. You got some He-Man action here. You've got the Honey Badger Don't Care, remember? We have Map of America. Me as an astronaut. Good times. We're still going to make it. Now, remember, friends, now it's March. We've been speaking about March for a long, long, long time because in March, remember for Soylana, friends, they had the big token unlocks. Now they're here. And before the month, you were hearing from a lot of people, so was I, that were saying they ain't going to dump. They're all holding. They all believe. It was funny. There's one dude, Arthur, 0x Arthur. He made a post saying, I got my big unlock today and I'm not dumping for 3 months. And everyone just focused on the he's not dumping part. And then obviously some smart Ethereum guys reply and they're like, bro, okay, so you're just going to dump in 90 days from now. So you don't even believe in the ecosystem. By the way, in his post, he goes, I still believe in Solana. No, you don't, bro. You're dumping in 90 days. Whether you believe now or 90 days doesn't matter. It's like telling you, hey, lovely girlfriend, I love you so much. I'm breaking up with you in 90 days. But don't worry, not today. 90 days. I'm breaking up with you in June. Not April, not May, June. What's the big problem? It's not June yet. See what I mean? What's been happening though? Okay, I'll show you what's been happening. As soon as the unlocks come, $810 million of soy were unlocked by 5 whale accounts, unstaked, and they've sent 500 million to Coinbase to dump. There you go. They're selling 2/3 stock standard practice. They're like, oh, I'm definitely not dumping everything. I definitely believe I will be continuing to hold with an asterisk sign. Hold something. So there you go. $500 million. Now, it's interesting. Still people don't understand anything. They think, don't worry, that volume's nothing because it does $10 billion of volume a day. Do you understand most of the crypto trading volume is fake? Do you understand that most of it is just turbo leverage long people? They're not intending to hold everything. So when you see like, oh, there's a $10 million bid here. This guy's serious. No. You just send the thing 5% lower. He's exiting his 10 million. So it's just he's providing a bid here, but if the price goes down, he's got to get out. So he's a net nothing. He's stopping it on the way down, but if you send it low enough, they just get out and he splashed them out. That's why spot markets rule everything. Pretty much. If you can manipulate spot, that's what they do. But you want to know how do people manipulate Bitcoin? That's what they do. They got all the spot coins. They get the spot coins. They smash spot down whilst they have a short on futures, and then the futures follow the spot. Because all the futures, everybody knows the futures is a bunch of BS baloney. It's basically just digits and integers. Like someone can load a futures long or short based off cross collateral. But yeah, there is another indication. There are times where the futures leads the spot and stuff out here. But when people want to damage stuff, that's what they do. They come in straight for spot. And also, you know that intuitively, Rocca Negra didn't go to Binance and go, give me 3 million Bitcoin on leverage, please. They don't go do that. They go buy spot to go keep it. So that's ultimately what's happening. So we'll see how this thing plays out. I hope there is some sort of relief bounce. I'm sure there will be for soy. Just so if people are trapped on the sold BTC ratio, they will be able to get out. This is sold BTC. Bangers up here. Maybe there's an Ethereum ETF, a Soylana ETF launch up here that just lets people get out or something, okay? But of course, this thing can keep going up. Yeah, of course, things can happen. But you had 15 minutes. You had 15 months of running up, man. You have 15 months of running up. You know, this thing, anything can happen. But just, that's what I'm saying. Just be careful. Like, if you speak to, and I have spoken to a lot of Soylana believers, a lot of them unfollowed me. I've asked them, what's your strategy if Soylana is not #1 chain in 2025 and it goes to another chain? There is no strategy. They're like, doesn't matter, no, we're winning. There can't be. They say, oh, I'll just get into it. That makes no sense. If it was that obvious, why didn't the Ethereum guys buy soy in 2022? Why didn't they do that? Because it looked at the worst. Okay. Well, why didn't Ethereum people as well why didn't they get rid of their Ethereum and buy into Bitcoin at the top of 2021? Because Ethereum looked the best. Ethereum had all the adoption. Ethereum had high gas fees and burning and proof of stake and all this stuff. So it looks great at the top. It looks bad at the bottoms, you know. So everyone else has to just, you know, figure out their own path and how they manage to be going forward. Like, subscribe, beta button, all. Catch you soon.